guys, I'm Marina with Pine Bluff. They're now in Emerald Videos. I'm back from Atlanta, so I'm so happy to be home. Today I'm with one and only Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and she doesn't want me to say what I'm going to say anyway. Executive Director, Miss Linda Bateman.
Hello, Pine Bluff.
Yes, we are right here on the main street looking fabulous. Look at us. Okay, let me go to the left. And yeah, so tell us, I know you have some books in here. Awesome. What you do? I'm just like, oh my gosh, can't wait to learn.
Okay, anyway, so many people need to learn about the Imagination Library.
Okay.
What we do, years ago, this was a brainchild of Mr. Jim Caldwell. I don't know if you know Mr. Caldwell, if you were around then, but he was the executive director for the United Way. And he talked about this Imagination Library that he heard about was popular all over the United States, particularly in Arkansas, and we wanted to get involved. I'll share this. Dolly Parton started the program, the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
I love her. Just saying, I'm the fan.
Okay, in her home state of Tennessee.
Okay.
What it is, children ages from newborns to 5 years of age are eligible to receive free library books. They're free, okay, because special people, donors, businesses, individuals. Wow, we're right here downtown where there's lots of people who've given. If I start calling names, I may miss someone, but we have great donors. However, we are at a point where we need more donors. The books come to the house. What's special about the Imagination Library is these books are mailed once a month to the child's home in their name. And that's what's so exciting about it. What kid doesn't like to receive mail? On top of that, it's a book, a colorful,
you'll never
nice
know
book.
what you're gonna get.
And kids are reporting to parents that they love getting their books. They're excited. Parents are talking about how excited the children are. What we ask is that they be a member, of course, Pine Bluff, Jefferson County. Ages, of course, newborns to 5 years of age. If you move, let us know, because books can pile up at the post office, and that's just a waste of money. But once we enroll children, which is our job, to enroll children in the program, seek funding. We're going to stumble here. Seek funding from all of our wonderful people in Pine Bluff, Jefferson County, whoever, wherever. We can get funds from grants and things like that, fundraisers. And once we enroll a child, that child can receive a free book every month up until the age of 5. The first book I keep holding up that everyone receives, it's a welcome book, The Little Engine That Could. Who hasn't read that story?
I haven't.
You haven't? Well, you
No.
need to read it.
Okay.
And the last book they receive once they turn 5 is Look Out Kindergarten, Here I Come. And the reason that we focus on 0 to 5 is because most of the brain development for children occurs in that first few years of their life. And so we know that children, everyone needs to know how to read. And we need to reach them at an early age. We are servicing some 500 children per month. And that bill has to be paid every month. So we're talking about...
You service 500 children per month?
Oh yeah, they receive books every month. And what's important is that we don't want the children to have to stop receiving their books. And so what we're looking for are people who are interested in being sponsors. It takes approximately $30 per child per year to receive 12 books for that entire year. And so if you're interested, you can contact Youth Partners, is a sponsoring agency. We're within the United Way office in Suite 125. If you would like for us to tell you more about it, come speak to your program, your group. If you would just like to know more about it, you can call us at 870-534-8251. You can come to the office. The United Way, who's our champion sponsor, they would be glad to tell you about it, or tell you our website where you can go and read more about it is theimaginationlibrary.com. Right now, I can tell you that this program is all around Arkansas, okay? But not only that, it's all across the world. And anyone, it doesn't matter whether your income is high or whether your income is low. It doesn't matter your race, your religion. There's no socioeconomic status tied. And so we provide books to everyone as long as you meet the criteria. And right now I have to say that we have children awaiting to be entered into the database because, of course, like I say, we need donors. And I'm not here to do a sales pitch for that, but I would like the entire city, the entire state, to know about the Imagination Library. And Marina has been very gracious with asking me to talk to you about this program.
Love it.
I guess I've talked to everyone that I can.
I mean, you are gracious enough to come.
Oh wow!
You know, so that's your time.
You got me on this great walk. So what more could I ask for? A great walk, a great talk, for a good cause.
I know. I'm excited. We are downtown.
We're
Right here,
downtown
Pine Bluff.
Downtown Pine
Okay.
Bluff is just beautiful.
Yes.
It's a wonderful day.
Okay,
We could have been inside. We're gonna turn around.
Yes, because you know we've been
We've been walking for a
so,
while.
why do you think, and I know it's probably such a cliche question, reading is so important in any age actually?
Well, I tell everyone that listen, Pine Bluff is known for a lot of the negative things, okay? We could have more jobs, we could have more entertainment, we could have a lot more of everything.
Yeah.
And this only adds to us getting those things, because if you need someone to work in your factory, you need someone to head your company, you need someone, you need them to be able to read. If you're going to go to any job, you've got to be able to read. And so we know that starting early makes a world of difference. And there's so many reading initiatives now, and there's so many children who can benefit. So just because we're having our program, who we are really excited about, in our category, there's 4,500 children that we could be servicing. So there's never enough. Yes, under the age of 5. And that number was researched a few years ago. It could have increased. But what we're saying is that there's no way that we could have too many programs targeted at reading.
Because education is everything, and so I know that there is a reputation of Pine Bluff that education is, needs some improvement. And if we start with babies, they will want to learn more, and then eventually they will grow up, some of them, into wonderful teachers, and they can teach you. I mean, it's just like the whole package. It all starts with reading, you guys, okay?
And reading, I tell people, by the time a child turns 3 or 4, they have to develop a pattern of studying, whether or not they're going to be interested in books, whether or not they're going to want to listen in class, whether or not they, I can remember at the age of 5, my child telling me what she wanted to do when she grew up. And she didn't stray far away from what she wanted to do. And you know what? It's important to get the interest in learning. And what better way than literacy? Literacy is so important,
Amen.
And I tell when they're in high school, when they're in elementary, you have to read. You can't get your lesson, you can't get your homework if you can't read. And so trying to come in after children have, started school and you're just now learning to read and learning how to pronounce sounds and recognizing sights, things like that, it needs to start early is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just love this whole idea. I was so looking forward to meeting with you because reading brings out imagination, right? And creativity.
Exactly.
And I know it might be weird observation, but I judge it by my mother because she's like a bookworm.
Right.
She's such a good painter.
Oh, great.
So I don't know what it is, and I might be crazy with observation, but people who read a lot, they can paint well.
Exactly.
Because their imagination is
imagination. And that's what increases the learning, because I can remember I have a grandson who I would try to read to him, and it was an effort. He didn't really want to sit still very, very long, but then I thought, you know what, he loves baseball. And I thought, of course, I had this Hank Aaron book in the drawer, and I started reading, and he didn't want to admit, but he was interested. And so I kept reading, and I said, "You've never heard of Hank Aaron?" And he hadn't. And so my daughter tells me now that he's a big Hank Aaron fan. And I also say that his Christmas list, I tell anyone, I was amazed to find books at the top of the list. He has this love for Geronimo Stilton, his series of books, and he says that what he loves about school is books and more books and more books.
Oh,
and that's fascinating. Of course, he's out of the program. He's 9 years old, but my granddaughter, who's 18 months, she's in Saline County, and she gets it from the Saline County Imagination Library. So that's what's interesting. They're in several counties, and so we're not the only one that's doing this great thing. I encourage everyone, if you want to know more about it, like I say, contact us. We are enrolling children. We are targeting the younger children right now, but it doesn't mean that those children are not still eligible, and those children can still sign up.
Yeah, and so another benefit of reading and what you guys do is that the kids now on the phone. I am so guilty. I'm on the phone 24/7. Check Facebook every 5 minutes. Is bad. So like, you know, when they read, they can get their minds off the phone.
Of course.
That's one thing. They can get off the streets doing some stuff.
Of course.
You know?
It decreases crime. It decreases teenage pregnancy. They got other things to think about and do.
Yeah, so like great. You guys, reading can change Pine Bluff.
Right, it's a win-win situation because, like I say, is that if kids are able to learn, okay, and I say learn because reading goes so much further, but learn when they get out of school. We're not, you know, we want to increase our graduation rates.
Amen. If you agree that we need to increase our graduation rate, give us thumbs up and share this video. Okay?
Great.
Yeah. Because then, I mean, we're raising leaders, and they may be Pine Bluff leaders, and may be worldwide leaders, and it all starts with reading.
Exactly.
Wow. We about to wrap it up, but I'm just so like impressed with what you do, because reading, you know, it can change somebody's life from the baby. You know, maybe some parents, you know, they can't afford to have 12 books a year.
All right, and people don't understand. There are lots of homes without books. We take for granted that every home has books, but that's not true.
Yeah.
We know there's a library, but that doesn't mean everybody goes to the library.
Yeah, they can get to the library.
Yeah, people think that, you know what, books are so available. A lot of book programs are more available for children once they, you know, like start school. However, like newborns and things like that, I don't know, you know, very many programs, and that doesn't mean there's not. We're going on my knowledge, of course, but this is something that's great and wonderful for these children, and I ask that everyone, you know, get on board.
Get on board to promote reading educators and future leaders, and just to change Pine Bluff. And all starts with a lot of things, but reading is one of them.
Yes.
All right, well, tell me my last question. What do you think about Pine Bluff now and the future of Pine Bluff?
Well, I see Pine Bluff on the rise.
On the rise.
And you know what? I tell everybody, I love this community.
Okay.
I love helping people.
Yeah.
And there's so many wonderful people here who are doing great things. And this is only a beginning, because there's so many things that there's already great things that have happened.
Yeah.
And this is only, like I said, this is just a portion of it. I read and heard about so many wonderful programs that are helping not only children, but teens. And I didn't mention our SOS program. We also sponsor the Students with Opportunities to Soar program, where we work with teens, getting them involved in community service. And that's real important at this time, because so many children think that you should be paying them, or that and not only teens but adults. And so we're encouraging community service, volunteerism, so that we know about giving back. So much has been given to us. Let's also learn about giving back.
Yes, let's give back to our community. Let's give back to Pine Bluff. Wow, I am blown away by what you do. It's so important, you guys. I love reading. You guys should read, and you know, please support this organization that helps our youngsters to read. So, I want to thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Marina.
And thank you for walking with me on the main street. I haven't been on Main Street for some time, so it was amazing. I mean, it's beautiful, right?
It is beautiful.
And it's changing. I mean, look at the incubator. They're doing something here. So, like, it's really, really...
Construction.
Yeah, like, you go through Main Street and you realize that construction is full swing. Okay, so that's the good news, you guys. We're just going to thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are gonna support Miss Linda Bateman and her program. Any last words? Yeah, books. Any last words you wanna say to Pine Bluff?
Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Don't forget it. It's new, however, it's been around for years. It's new to Pine Bluff, new to Jefferson County, and we want you all to know about it, to get involved in one form or fashion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You guys share this video, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. So bye.
Bye-bye.